What's up, guys? Basically, a lot of people have been asking me my opinions on this and wanting me to make a video on this as well. This is going to be a video concerning the GTS, and basically it's going to be concerned about one mod right now. I'm just pretty much going to throw my opinions out in the open here. That mod's going to be Ditto. Basically, there was actually, I think like a big YouTuber or some shit made a video about how Ditto is one of the most easily scammed or hacked mods in the game or something. We're going to go into the GTS right now and look what Ditto is actually doing. This here is actually without the search filter on the GTS. This actually includes legendaries. Look what people want for this average Ditto, which you can go out and catch in the wild, and it probably has 0 IVs. Really, the reason why people want Ditto so desperately right now is to actually breed. You get a 6 IV. Basically, if you guys do not know what breeding is, I know there's a few people that just gen, which I have no problem with, but I've actually been breeding. I can't gen myself, so I have to breed. Basically, if you don't know why people are looking for Ditto, if you get a 6 IV Ditto and give it a Destiny Knot, 6 IVs, they will pass down to the offspring, and if you have like a 5 IV or some breeding in the daycare, you guys will get like a 5 IV or possibly 6 IV offspring, which you can use competitively. So that's really what Ditto is really in demand for right now. Basically, there's been a lot of shit going around that this thing's actually been hacked. There's a lot of hacked Dittos going around right now. There's a lot of scammers on the GTS. So we're just gonna look how many scammers there is. This guy wants a regular Ditto for a Tapu Bulu. Okay, that ain't happening. I know there's a lot of dumbasses too that will think that most of these Dittos are 6 IVs. The possibility of having a 6 IV Ditto in the wild is almost impossible, guys. There is a super, super, super low chance of being 6 IVs, but most of the time it's going to be either 3 or 4 IVs, even if you do get that lucky. But looking at all these from the GTS, we have one named 6 IV, which is another thing people have been doing right now. They either name them 6 IV or they name them 6 IV giveaway, and they go on the GTS and ask for insane mons like Zygarde, or they ask for the Bulus, they ask for Alter Beasts, and they hope to get them. And some of the people actually do end up getting them, because there's people that are out there that are actually this stupid to actually be trading for these. Like I said again, are these really going to be 6 IVs? The possibility of these being 6 IVs when they look to be caught out of pretty much out of the route, basically, upon first encounter. The likeliness of these being actually 6 IVs are super slim. I have never actually traded for a Ditto that was for 6 IVs. The only Ditto I actually did get was actually from a friend. That's really the reason why I'm breeding now, a 6 IV Ditto from a friend. So, actually I ended up getting one from Wonder Trade too, which I'm not quite sure if it's legit or not, but I'm not using it either way. Tapu Koko for a Ditto. Celesteela, 6 IV Imposter Ditto. So there's no way it's going to be Imposter unless you actually end up using the SOS method and hopefully getting a hidden ability on the chain. So odds of that are kind of slim. And being 6 IVs is way slim. A type null. Tapu Bulu, 6 IV again. Highly doubt that. Really? Celesteela, Tapu Lele, Celesteela, Tapu Koko, Tapu Koko, Tapu Koko. Look at the nicknames for these things, guys. They're actually nicknaming these 6 IVs and 5 IVs. I don't have a problem with you if you're one of those people that has all these mons laying around and wants to trade for these Dittos, but if you're legit trading these Dittos thinking these are actually 6 IVs, when someone like this names their Ditto 6 IV, do you really think this thing's going to be 6 IVs if they're naming 6 IV? I mean, come on now. Half this crap is actually pretty much a scam bait right here. Don't get me wrong, it's actually a good way to fill up your decks, which I kind of want to do, but I really don't want to be that kind of a dick on the GTS. I kind of want to fill my decks legitly, to be honest. I know a lot of people actually been going against this as well. That's really the reason why a lot of these are up here, because nobody wants to trade them. There's also been a lot of hackers going around that are actually genning mons, that are actually like really shitty. They have no IVs, they have nothing, they have one move, and they're actually just throwing them up into the GTS for a Ditto just to troll. So that's another thing that's been happening with these Dittos. You got all this stuff, Tapu Fini, Luna, all that. Are you really expecting to get this? I mean, legitly, are you really expecting to get this for a Ditto? Some might actually get it, because there's a lot of dumb people out there that are super desperate for Ditto in the community right now. Let's check it with no legendaries. Legendaries are off for the filter now. Let's see what we still get. Okay, Sableye. Ditto for a Sableye. I can respect that. Beast Ball Ditto for a Bruxish. Okay. 6 IVs Adamant and Luxury Ball. I highly doubt that is 6 IVs or Adamant. For a Slowking. Litten 1 to 10. Ditto. Copycat. Okay. 5 IVs for a Mamoswine. I highly doubt it's 5 IVs. I know it seems like mostly the problem is with the legendaries enabled. Just because people think they can get anything for a Ditto that's named either 6 IVs or 6 IV giveaway right now. I don't know, that's not the case for me. I bet if I posited a Ditto with name 6 IVs or 6 IV giveaway and put it up for like a Celesteela or a Pheromosa or an Ultra Beast or a Tapu, I would not get it. So unless it's like a troll that ends up giving it to me, that's the Gens, and Gens be a troll one. But other than that, I'm probably not gonna get it. 6 IV for a Lucario. Yeah, I highly doubt that's 6 IVs. Ditto 6 EVs. Okay, so you trained in a 6 EVs. Yeah, that's impossible. Unless you're gonna spread, like, you're gonna divide the two, or you're gonna divide the EV amount by 6 and train it all in those stats. There's no way you're gonna be training 6 EVs. Yeah, look at this, guys. I don't know. It seems like the GTS. It starts out good every year once a new Pokemon game comes, but then there's always a certain part of the GTS that just gets completely, like, I don't know, like spammed or completely like super bad. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to make a video on this. Overall, my opinion, I really don't. To be honest, I'm really not gonna be looking for Ditto, so I really don't care. But it's kind of bad to see that people are actually putting up 6 IV Ditto, or naming them 6 IVs when they probably have like 0 IVs. Just going out in the wilds and catching them and putting them up to GTS, expecting things like Zygarde, Tapus, UBs, etc. just for a normal Ditto, just because people are so desperate for a 6 IV Ditto right now in the community. I do expect this to actually go away once Pokebank does drop, though, just because there's a lot of 6 IV Dittos over in Oras that people will be able to bring over. So at least this hopefully will be temporary. I just want to make a video on this again, just to tell you guys my opinions, just because a lot of people actually been asking me about this. But yeah, there's a lot of spam and shit up here, dude. A lot of scammers. There's, again, like I said, there's like no possibility it's gonna be 6 IVs. There's only a super tiny chance that it'll be 6 IVs once you do SOS method with these. But yeah, if you guys enjoy, feel free to share this video. That'd be awesome as well. We need to get this video spread around, just because a lot of people are getting scammed by this lately. And yeah, spread this video around. Subscribe if you want more videos like this in the future. I'll have more moveset and strategy guide videos coming out as well, along with the Moon Nuzlocke and Battle Spot Warriors. Also, Wi-Fi will be coming to the channel here. I don't know when I'll eventually get my battles in, but yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace.